Talk about the uniform of the object being identified by the radar. When you have this signature right here, this is a debris signature, lofted debris behind the tornado. Red, that is moving away from the radar. So we are getting circulation here as we move down to the street level. We'll see we're at Hubert Clay County Road, Skoda Road, Interstate 16, and just to the east, that is where we are seeing the greatest rotation right now. Severe weather threat increases on Sunday. We're going to have a level 2. This is a slight risk area in yellow, most areas in middle Georgia. Again, damaging wind gusts, large hail are the main potential. The tornado threat is low with this system, but not zero. See heavy rainfall, frequent lightning, and damaging winds 40 to 60 plus miles an hour. This is a strong thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado. As we're dealing with the thunderstorms as well. Notice this lightning really packing a punch here in eastern portions of Monroe County. Heavy rain now moving into Jones County. Like I said, downtown Macon about to get in on the action here as this all moves off to the northeast at about 30 miles an hour. So moving out of the Great Plains across the Ohio River Valley region, it's going to be moving into the northeast. What that does, it sends a cool air mass, what we call our wedge pattern. Cool all of the time. Not going to be a washout for your Saturday, but if you do have plans outdoors, go ahead and be prepared. Go ahead and have the rain gear with you.
Your 41 NBC AccuWeather forecast, presented by Bucky Holland Heating and Air.
Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us on this Wednesday morning. You're looking live outside right now at our 41 Sky View overlooking Center Park at Centerville from the Houston County Gallery. A quiet start to the morning here in middle Georgia. We have seen a few isolated showers to start off today, and that's being accompanied by very, very warm temperatures. 61 degrees right now with a south-southwest wind coming in at about 7 miles an hour. As you look at our satellite and radar imagery, you see most of the rain still off to our north this morning. It's all training off to these. We're starting to get a few isolated showers back into our western communities, but that rain coverage is going to be increasing as we head through the next several hours. So let's go ahead and look at that in our stormcast. We'll pick things up here as we head towards the late morning near noon. Notice by 12 o'clock, we're going to start to see a few of those isolated showers work in. Mostly cloudy still today. I'm still expecting to keep the cloud cover around as we head into this Wednesday afternoon. Now, rain chances, as I said, are going to be on the rise as we head throughout the day. Notice 5 p.m., not too bad. We'll see some isolated showers continue. Then the scattered showers, a few rumbles of thunder begin to work in by this evening and into the early nighttime hours. But it's what's going to set up for tomorrow that we're really keeping an eye on as we head into the next 24 hours. So let's stop the clock here at 6 a.m. to kind of set things up for you. Heavy rain, North Georgia mountains. Notice we have this cold front that's going to be moving into central Alabama. This front is going to move towards middle Georgia slowly as we head into Thursday. As it does, in advance of that, we could see some storms to start off the morning. I'm thinking anywhere between 9 to noon tomorrow is when we'll kind of start get this action going across middle Georgia. What I mean by that, we can see damaging wind gusts 40 to 60 miles an hour, heavy rainfall, and the potential for an isolated spin-up tornado. That's the main threats right now. Now, the front's going to be entering western Georgia by about lunchtime, and then it moves into middle Georgia anywhere from like 12 to 3 tomorrow, and then it's going to slowly push through. Going to be dumping a lot of rain in our area in a short amount of time, and it's not going to exit until we get into tomorrow night, potentially even early Friday morning. So this is a slow-moving system that's going to pack a punch for a while. So with that being said, Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has issued an enhanced risk. That's a level 3 out of 5 for most of middle of Georgia for tomorrow. This is for Thursday. Main threats, damaging wind gusts 40 to 60 miles an hour, heavy rainfall rates. We could see anywhere from 2 to 4 inches between now and Friday around midday. And we're also going to see the chance for an isolated spin-up tornado. And how look at your 7-day forecast coming up? Just 10 seconds. And here's your 41 NBC AccuWeather 7-day forecast, sponsored by Bucky Holland Heating and Air. 70% chance of rain today. We increased that chance of rain to 100% for your Thursday. Chance of strong storms as well. Behind that cold front, just a few showers linger Friday morning. Temperatures much cooler for Friday afternoon. On the final day of June in 1994, a tropical depression formed in the Caribbean Sea and quickly strengthened into Tropical Storm Alberto. A few days later, Alberto made landfall near Destin, Florida. The coastal impacts were minimal, but the torrential rains were felt in parts of Georgia and Alabama. The remnants of Alberto moved from the Gulf Coast up through southeast Alabama and into the metro Atlanta area before stalling out and then tracking back over the already soaked communities. The slow-moving storm dropped over a foot of rain in parts of middle Georgia. This amount of rain falling in such a short time frame allowed for flood levels that had never been seen before. In 1950, this 5.5-mile long Macon levee was constructed. It protects portions of downtown Macon like Central City Park from the Ocmulgee River. In 1994, though, that river crested at over 35 feet, actually spilled over into the downtown area. The Army Corps of Engineers helps oversee the Macon levee, and I had the opportunity to talk over the phone with 3 members of the Savannah District, Macon's designated district. Lucia Newberry, a levee safety program manager, says the grass of the earthen levee will only hold for so long during historic rainfall events. If Alberto happened again, Newberry says a similar result could unfold.
If that type storm happened again, it's anticipated to be overtopped because the levee is just not built that high. Once it's overtopped, it'll start to erode, and that's what caused the levee to actually breach.
When the levee failed in 1994, the Macon Water Authority was impacted. William Brown, a Macon Water Authority employee during the flood, remembers the role he played in trying to keep clean water pumping to Middle Georgia residents. When floodwaters overtook the Riverside facility, Brown and his co-workers had to retreat to higher ground. When Brown went back to the treatment facility after the water had receded, what he saw was astonishing.
We went down and checked it out. It left a watermark 15 feet on the wall.
Gary McCoy, the current director of water operations for the Macon Water Authority, echoed the same sentiments as Brown.
We never imagined that the water level would get so high that it would flood the whole entire building, and we was out of water for 19 days.
Employees worked tirelessly trying to restore clean water to their customers. After the flood, the Macon Water Authority knew it was time to build a new water treatment plant so that this event would never play out again. In July of 2000, the Emerson Water Treatment Plant was opened and ever since has provided Macon Water Authority customers with clean water. Although the facility is 19 years old, McCoy still has glowing remarks about it.
It's still a state-of-the-art plant, and we're still producing a great product, quality of water.
Reporting from Macon, Dalton Mullinax, 41 NBC News.